All right, so we are here outside of Sonya's house, and we've spoken with everyone, all of the guests that came out today to support Sonya's house. And now we are actually speaking with the founder, Nikki Hawkins. How are you doing today, Nikki?
I'm doing great.
Okay, good. And how difficult was it to put something like this together?
Oh, it wasn't that difficult. It's just, you know, just trying to get everything together and getting my mind right to do a Sonya's house party.
Okay, good. And let me tell you, I think you did a lovely job.
Thank
you know, from the casino entertainment to the baby DJ that we just met towards the end. Everything is just perfect. The food, everything, your mom, everybody that took part. It takes a lot of people to make something like this work. And thank you. Come on around, son, so we can see the back of that shirt. Okay. All right, it says
offset rental costs for various nonprofits.
I'm here doing HIV testing.
I too lost a cousin, which was like my sister, due to complications of HIV and AIDS. So I told her I wanted to keep in contact with her over the years, and then look what happened.
Shut myself up in the dark. No one knew but my kids. Me teaching them to pray and ask God to heal us, that's what they did to me.
Yes, I've known Nikki for a few years now. We used to work together at Medical City, Arlington, and that's how we met. And then from there, we formed a friendship, and she told me about her goals and her dreams.
I could tell as soon as I saw her for the first time that this had to be Nikki's mother.
We're just extremely proud of Nikki and the work that she's done, but primarily the boss, the one who really runs this. If you could just turn that camera just a little bit, just over there is the true boss of this place. That's Nikki's mom.
We actually have properties where we house individuals that are living with HIV and AIDS.
I'm here doing HIV testing. We are able to do the INSTI test, which is a finger prick, detects HIV within 30 days of exposure, and I'm able to give the clients the result on the spot.
Okay, great. Now, is this this free testing that you offer? Do you have anything about the pricing of the kits? Is this something that people would like that have sort of transitional housing that they would have?
We provide the testing for free, and if we know of a place like Sonya's house that needs someone to come in and test, or even, you know, like a halfway house, we can come in and do the testing for free. We're granted by the CDC, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, so we're able to do that for pretty much anyone. You can buy them over the counter at you know, some of those drugstores, but I'm not exactly sure how much they cost. I think they're like 30 to 40, I think. I might be completely off.
So let me ask you a question. How did you connect with Sonya's house, or how did Sonya's house find you?
I've known Nikki in the community for a while. She's at a lot of the events, and we see each other at different events in different places. I believe that she reached out to Justin at my agency, and I was available, so I thought I'd come out and see what's going on today. This was a really great event. This was
We appreciate that. I want to ask you, how long have you been testing individuals for the HIV virus?
I've been working for the agency for 8 years. I've been testing for about 13 or 14 years.
Okay, perfect. So I want to ask you, we're in 2018 now. What's the difference in terms of, I guess, has it gotten easier to test people for HIV and provide results?
There's some advantages to taking the INSTI test. The technology's been around for a long time, but FDA approval has taken a little bit longer in the United States, but we are using it full time now. That's the quick testing, which is great for events like this where people are going to be in and out, coming in, you know, and we don't want to have to them to have to wait for their results 5 to 7 days. There is sort of an advantage to the 5 to 7 day window because people who come in to get tested usually have to wait and have that time to really think about the choices that they've been making, maybe, you know, some of the things that they may want to be doing differently in their life.
Right.
And I want to say that without stigmatizing, but at the same time, I know when I found out I was HIV positive, I had to wait that 5 to 7 days. And for me, you know, it was too late. So, but you know, because we do have medications and stuff, I'm going to be fine. but we do want to make sure that we get that information out there. Do take the time to counsel people, give them the information that they need, and all the options available for protection.
Okay, we are here at the Sonya's house, open house today, and I'm here with the gentleman from Legacy. Do you mind giving us your name, sir?
Johnny Lewis.
Okay, Johnny Lewis. And how did you meet Miss Nikki Hawkins?
I really can't remember how we met. I know we've been knowing each other for about 2 years. Her and I both are in the market of helping individuals that live with HIV and AIDS. I believe I met her probably through one of my friends that was telling me that she was in the process of constructing Sonya's house.
Okay.
So.
Okay, good. So would you tell us briefly what it is you do at Legacy and how you've been able to partner with Nikki Hawkins?
Yeah, absolutely. My position of hire, I am the Housing Information Specialist and Operations Assistant for Legacy. Legacy is a service organization that's made up of 3 parts. There's housing, there's counseling, and there's the master leasing. The home base. The home base is a reference referral service. Our master leasing, we actually have properties where we house individuals that are living with HIV and AIDS, and then our counseling program. The Sonya's House and Legacy is a network process where the overflow of individuals that come into our organization, if we cannot find them at our house, especially the women, then we will certainly send them towards Sonya Base so they can have suitable housing.
Okay. So one thing I do know is anytime you can get somebody off of the street, that's a success. But I wanted to ask you if you can give us an idea of what the numbers are like in the Dallas-Fort Worth area concerning getting people into transitional housing and then permanent housing.
Well, I don't really know the exact number. I am a part of the CLC, Continuum of Care, where we address the issues of the homelessness, home community and the Dallas-Fort Worth area. But let's just say it's a overwhelming amount of women. But actually, if you look at it, 1 is too many. So however you look at it, just if there's 1, that's too many.
Okay, as everyday people, what can we do to help?
Give money and buy Sonya's book.
Actually, unbeknownst to Miss Nikki, when I first met her, it was within the first few months of becoming a banker. And so it happened, I saw one of her flyers. I think she had an event at Charming Charlie's, and I called, and we've just built our relationship from there.
Okay, good. Do you recall about how long that was? How long
it's
ago
about a
it was?
year and a half.
About a year and a half?
Yes.
Okay, good. You know, maintaining relationships with people is very important, you know, in business and personal life.
Yes, my affiliation with Nikki, I do some of her water bottles, my son DJs for her. Anything that Nikki asks me to do, t-shirts or anything, I kind of just donate them to give back.
Okay. So speaking of donations, what have we been asking people to bring to the house today so you can stock up on it?
Tissue, paper towel, toiletries.
Okay, good, thank you. All right, and you are here with your aunt, Angela, and you say your aunt helps you out a lot with your business?
Yes, I have a ministry called Restore that stemmed from me getting a divorce.
Okay.
And I wanted to give back to the community to let them know that they don't have to stay where they are, that God can restore them from anything.
I know that these women here need you as well at Sonya's house because they're going through a lot of different trials, and it's a strengthening sort of thing, empowering sort of thing to see somebody that's been through something that comes and takes time out of their schedule to spend time with you to try to help you through your burden, through your trial, through your storm. So again, I thank you ladies for speaking with us.
Thank you.
And I hope to be able to meet you again to find out what's happening with your ministry.
Thank you
so much. You're welcome. Okay, we are standing here today with the Howells. Mr. Chris Howell is here with his lovely wife, and he's with the Chris Howell Foundation. And what would you like to say to us about this event today?
It's just been a great time, and she's doing a great work. I mean, just there's a true need in the community for a facility such as this, and she's doing a great job with it. So we're just extremely proud of her and the work that she's doing.
Okay, Mr. Howell, I know the focus is on Sonya's house today, but could you tell us briefly about your foundation?
The Chris Howell Foundation is birthed out of the fact that my brother passed away in 2006 at 33 years of age due to complications of HIV and AIDS. And it was going through that situation where at the last part of his life was when I really came to really try to rally around him to give him the support that he needed. But I had missed years prior. And I really just didn't want another family to go through that type of situation because I was ignorant. I thought that if I went around him that I would maybe be able to contract the virus and pass that on to my family. So I don't want anyone else to miss years of their family member's life due to that same type of ignorance. And that's what it's birthed out of. And we just aim to educate people and make them aware of the fact that they won't contract the virus by going around someone in hopes that they can really help someone to live a better life.
So do you remember how many years ago when you initially met Nikki? How many years ago was that approximately?
I would say maybe about 2 years ago.
Okay. So that means she was really serious about her dream, you know?
Very serious,
yes.
Very serious,
yes.
Because the next time I looked up on social media, she already had everything up and going. And, you know, I really admire her for that because it's been, last year made 20 years that my sister passed away, and I've been wanting to do something in memory of her name and just hadn't did it because of, you know, family and kind of, you know, still having that stigma around, you know, that they want to say, oh, well, she died of cancer. Well, yeah, she did have cancer, but she also had HIV and AIDS that she contracted from her husband. So it's nothing to be ashamed about. You know, I think everyone needs to get educated, and, you know, this is a great mission.
With us now, you got something in your hand there.
Yes.
I want to know what you got.
Go to Amazon. I was given an Amazon gift card, and I had to go and purchase, you know, this lovely story, My Sister's Story by Nikki. And, you know, I'm going to give it to my sister's child and mother passed away. I want them to read it. Okay. And, you know, this is a great read, and the funds go to a great organization.
Okay, great, great. Thank you so much. All right, we are here with DJ RG2. And I am surprised to find this pint-sized person here as the DJ. But you know what? I never underestimate the capabilities of any person. And I applaud this young man for being a DJ at such a young age. How old are you?
11.
11? And what's your name, your other name, the real name?
Roderick Green II.
Say it one more time. Roderick Green.
Roderick Green II.
Roderick Green the second. Okay, good. That makes a lot of sense. Now, are you a big Star Wars fan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, because it sounds a lot like what is it, RD?
RD2.
RD2, yes, great. So, what did I miss? You know, I do apologize. I came in a little late, but I did see y'all doing the, what's the name of that dance? Down, do your thing.
Cupid Shuffle?
Yes, the Cupid Shuffle. Thank you, because I'm so old. But you know what? It's a favorite. But what are some of your favorite songs to play at parties and gatherings?
Well, I do old school, new school, hip hop, R&B. I can do anything.
Okay, now I gotta ask you, what you know about old school and how you know about it?
I know about it from my mama, my granddad, my grandma, and I learned a lot of stuff from other people.
Okay, good. So let me ask you a question. I gotta ask you about a couple of songs. What's your favorite old rap song? Tupac. Which song? Any songs?
Dear Mama.
Dear Mama. Okay, that's that. What's your favorite old R&B song? Usher, which one?
You Got It Bad.
You Got It Bad. Okay, any other genres that I may have missed that you want to tell me what your favorite is out of those?
Hip hop.
Hip hop? Okay, so what's your favorite hip hop song in rotation right now?
Well, I like all of them.
You like all of them? Okay, good. Now let me ask you, so if I hire you to come DJ for one of my events, What am I going to get? You going to talk to me first and ask me what I want to hear, what the people want to hear? What am I going to get?
Talk to you first.
Okay. So what kind of questions would you have for me?
I'll ask what type of music you want, what type of genre.
Okay. He said genre, y'all. You see this? He's educated about his music. I love that. And what's your favorite class in school?
I don't have a favorite class.
You don't have.
I make all A's.
But you know what? I was just getting ready to say. I bet you have all A's in all your classes. I can tell. And it's been a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you so much for speaking with us. And you know, people are going to be delighted to hear about you. How do we get in touch with you if we want you to come DJ? Okay, wait. Come on around, son, so we can see the back of that shirt. Okay. All right. It says, book me. I got 207-5752. Y'all got that? I got 214-20. Let me straighten out this shirt a little bit here. So would you please tell me a little bit about the relationship you had with your daughter? The house is named after Sonya.
Sonya was the oldest, and me and my children, we always got along real good. We was always real close, and as long as she been gone, I still, you know, you never get over losing a child, and she's still here with us. We feel her every day, and I miss her every day. And the most of the thing I miss about her is her laugh. She could laugh so hard and so loud. And I still to this day, I still miss that laugh. And Nikki and Sonya, we was always close. Me and my children, we real close.
Okay.
Still real close.
Good. Now, how many daughters did you have?
I had 2 girls and 1 boy.
2 girls and 1 boy. What I wanted to ask you is what you miss most about your sister, Sonya.
Oh my God, everything. Me and my sister was really close, so that was my best friend. And for us to talk on the phone every day, several times a day, spend a lot of time together. When we argue, you know, we might argue, hang up the phone in each other's face, but she'll call me right back and ask me to do something for her, or can she use my car, or, you know, are you going out tonight? Come pick me up. You know, anything. You know, it was like we argue, I hold grudges, but she didn't. She was like, okay, the argument is over with. Let's move on. So I used to be still upset, but once she called me and be like, hey, are you going out tonight? Come pick me up. I'd be like, what?
Well, one thing me and your mom mentioned to us earlier inside the house is that she can feel her daughter's presence. So I wanted to ask you, you know, when do you feel it the most? That Sonya is actually maybe looking over your shoulder or standing right next to you?
Well, I would like to say that my sister told me the day before she passed away that she would always be with me no matter where I go. And when she first passed away, she would come to my house and visit me in the area where she used to stay at in my house. So at first it used to scare me. It used to scare me a lot. And then I realized that it was her because the light would start flicking, the ceiling fan would start going, the TV would just go off. And it was only in the area where she used to be at when she was in my house, where she stayed with me. And I have felt her presence a lot being here, and I have had the women tell me that they feel her presence in this house.
That's good. That means that this is definitely a safe haven. A safe haven, what you described, you wanted the women to have that come here. So I want to ask you if you can talk to us a little bit about your book and how people can get it.
Okay, my book is called My Sister's Story, Once Was More Than Enough. And the book was based off of how she contracted the virus, how she only slept with the guy one time and contracted the virus from him. That's why it's titled Once Was More Than Enough, because some people think that you gotta have sex with somebody more than once in order to contract the virus, and that's not true. it only takes one time. And you can purchase My Sister's Story, Once Was More Than Enough, on Amazon. You can just put in My Sister's Story and it'll pop right up. You can also contact me at www.sonyashouseinc.org, and I can also send you a book. So it's many ways to contact, because I keep them on hand also.
So at sonyashouseinc.org, can one also make a donation there?
Yes, you can make a donation now on that website. You can make a donation on Giplify. I don't know if you heard of it before.
Spell it out for us, please.
GIF. Hold on. Let me get it.
Okay, great.
It's an app, actually.
I know I have not actually heard of that name before. So I want to make, yes.
It's GIVELIFY. You can actually download that app and you can give to your church or any organization, nonprofit organization. If they are connected with this app, you type their information in and you'll find them, and you can make a donation straight from that app to Sonya's House Inc.
Okay.
And we also take donations on Facebook, and we take donations on PayPal.
So we just go to Sonya's House Inc. on Facebook?
On everything.
Okay.
Everything. All you have to do is type in Sonya's House Inc.
Okay, good. I'm hoping that everybody viewing this is listening to this, because without financial support, we cannot keep a house like this open. And it's definitely serving the community, it's serving the women. So please, let's continue to help out. And thank you very much, Nikki.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We found out that Sonya was sick, and she was in the hospital, and the doctors told us they had done all they could do. And they had asked us, did we want to put her in a nursing home or something like that? And I told them, no, I would take care of her. So when she got out of the hospital, we took her home, and that's what we did until the day she passed away. We took care of her.
That's good. I know to some people it's a big responsibility, but to others, they wouldn't want anybody else to care for their child.
No.
Yeah.
No. Not as long as I can do it myself.
Okay.
That's what I would do.
Okay.
And that's what I did.
Well, let me ask you, the ones that are opposed to taking the test, knowing that there are medications out there now that can really help them to have, I guess you want to say quote unquote normal life. What do you think is holding them back?
I think, there's a couple of answers I have for that. First of all, I know that a lot of males, when they find out, when they hear that their girl has been tested, they just assume that because she's negative, they're negative. So that can, you go do that for us, and we'll, and that's a misconception, because you can be positive and not pass it. It's like Russian roulette. Also, medications are expensive. I mean, most regimens are anywhere between $2,000 and $2,400 a month without insurance. So we want to make sure that people, kind of answering your question, but I also want to add the fact that we want to make sure that people aren't just out there having unprotected sex and saying, oh, well, I can take medication now, everything's going to be okay. It can be okay. You can live a full life with medication, but it will be a significant life change to have to get on that medication, figure out how to pay for it. Hopefully we have people in the government working with us to try to get those benefits out. But, so there's a lot of challenges that will come along with that.
That's good. So what I wanted to ask you, when it comes to the food preparation, do you plan with the clients, or you plan?
The clients would have to eat whatever I cook.
Okay.
I make the menu, I cook the food, and you eat what I cook.
How many clients do we have here now?
2.
We have 2. Okay. And how long have those 2 been here?
Oh, I'm not sure. I don't know. You have to ask Nikki that. I'm not sure about how long they've been here.
But this house can house up to how many women?
6. It's 2 people to a room.
Okay.
And it's a 3-bedroom.
Okay. Great.
And everything they need, I say everything they want is right here at this house.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about anything but paying your rent. The food is free. The toiletry is free. Everything is free. All you got to do is pay your rent.
Okay, good. How is it to work with your daughter? Because you're always going to be mom.
Yeah. Nick and I, we get along. We get along real good. If she know I'm going to say what I have to say. And once I say it, I'm finished with it. You know, it's no argument. It's none of that. I'm just going to tell you what I have to say. And then I'm through. I'm not going to say anything else. But you will know where I'm coming from.
So what would you like to tell us about near future plans for Sonya House? What's in the works? You're a busy lady, so something is coming up.
Oh my God. So many things that I want to do with Sonya's House. I want to start doing a gala every year for Christmas for Sonya's House in order to give back and give the ladies, individuals, not just ladies, individuals opportunity to put on some clothes and be beautified and just mix and mingle with all types of people from all walks of life. So that is one of my goals for 2018, is to try to do a gala once a year for Sonya's House. And another one of my goals is to open up a multi-family unit for families that's living with AIDS, HIV.
Okay, good. I'm pretty sure you'll do it. You know, it seems that anything you set your mind to, you can do. And I am just really impressed by this event and the house and the whole plan and your mission to serve people who are in need. It definitely is a dedication process. And like you said, you have to get your mind right. A show idea, please give us a call at 214-779-2097. Again, that's 214-779-2097. We only ask for two things: that is kid friendly and that you are in the DFW Metroplex. If you prefer to send an email, I know a lot of you do, you can go ahead and send an email to ugtkonation@gmail.com. Again, that's UG, T for Tom, K for Kite, O for Oscar, nation@gmail.com. We can't wait to hear from you again, and we can't wait to be back and share another show with you. Thank you.